Each of this event also features a donor speaker providing perspective on giving and to share their story. This year, our keynote speaker is Ms. Bonnie Becker. Bonnie has worked as a Title IX coordinator for the Fairfax County, Virginia Public Schools, and she has served as the chair of the Fairfax County Commission for Women. She is the mother of the late Amy Ellen Polk, a three-time alumna of the university. Bonnie, please come forward.
What happens after a bright young woman, known nationally and even internationally in transportation safety engineering, is walking across the street to her office and is hit by a truck? Amidst the expressions of sorrow for the death of my daughter Amy, came an upbeat idea from Sheldon, a friend of hers from college. Why not a scholarship in Amy's name at Michigan? Amy had been a rising star in her profession and energetically involved in her community. She surely would have made her mark in some way. Her husband, John, and I agreed that a scholarship for equally talented and motivated young people was a meaningful way in which her promise could be fulfilled. In recognition that Amy's degrees were in computer science engineering and urban planning, this scholarship would align with the university efforts to graduate more women in engineering, science, and technology. With the help from the excellent staff at the Office of Advancement, the Amy Ellen Polk Memorial Scholarship for Future Engineers was soon a reality. Our first recipient was an outstanding young woman, the very kind of person that Amy herself would like to have met. And at the scholarship luncheon, she just happened to be wearing purple, Amy's favorite color. We soon had several more recipients. And although pleased with this early success, we recognized that it was modest in comparison to the scholarships sponsored by many of people such as you here today who have been sponsoring scholarships for years, if not decades. Then, unexpectedly, we had an opportunity for expansion. The university announced the Matching Initiative for Student Support. John and I originally had not paid much attention to this program because we thought it was out of our reach. We are not a foundation or a corporation, but only a small family trying to heal a hole in our hearts. At the same time, a female founder of the company where Amy worked made a sizable donation because of her own professional and personal regard for Amy. This inspired us to meet the requirements for the matching initiative, and so now the Amy Fund is guaranteed to grow significantly in the future. While most scholarships are named for persons at the end of a long and illustrious career, Amy, at the age 42, was only halfway between college graduation and the accomplishments that might have been expected in her later life. But her story as a young woman who had fun with campus activities and used her Michigan education to further her career, was the happily married mother of 2 little boys, and had a zany hobby of belly dancing, seems to resonate with our students, partly because she will forever seem to look like them or was what they might imagine for themselves. Well, yes, students receive the direct financial assistance from the many scholarships represented here today. But I am sure that those of you in the donor generation know that the students are not the only ones who benefit. We donors have learned that supporting these scholarships gives us a valuable opportunity to personally engage with some very worthwhile young people, and it does increase one's confidence in the future. To that end, every year, John and I arrive on campus a day early before this luncheon to get acquainted informally with the new Amy engineers. And last year, Sheldon gave a presentation to the campus chapter of the Society of Women Engineers. And the president of that organization had been our second awardee. I know it's hard for donors to choose among the dozens of worthy causes that flood our inboxes. But we here know that supporting the higher education of promising young people at the University of Michigan and the School of Engineering can be thought of as eventually contributing to all those worthy causes, whether it's scientific research or technological innovation or medical breakthrough, all of those things. Because engineers, by natural inclination and by their training, are problem solvers. And our student scholarship winners will contribute to progress in all of those fields. And we are so fortunate to be a part of their future.
Forward one more time, if you can do that. We can't thank you enough for thinking about helping other students, even in mourning Amy's loss. And we appreciate your candor and opening your heart to all of us today. Please accept this memento of our appreciation. It is a photo album embossed to say Amy Ellen Polk Memorial Scholarship Fund for Future Engineers. And the purpose of this album is for you to take photographs with all of the scholarship winners over the years and add them to this album, as well as other photographs from these sorts of celebrations. But thanks so much.
Very good.